away as he turns into the right hand. Smith goes second into the race now. Pace goes 63 now. Going into the right hand, and Oliveira managed to convert that one down now. Graham Hill back for the first time, and then in fourth place. They've had the leader run a little bit wide over the curve, especially this, but in fourth place going with them is Jake Oliveira. So brother leads the way, and then there's a bit of a gap in fact between the leading quartet and the rest of the Peter Belty in George, but the rest right now. So Oliveira leads second in ditch, but third is the other Oliveira, and 24 Vee, and Jake into the race into the 12, which is Ian George in fifth in number 7. Peter Belty sixth in 77, Smith was first, and this year's champion is 17th after that spin. So bright yellow GHC, the AFC racing car, opposite pit face, a very bold move that round the outside. Good caught again by Jake Oliveira, the gap which was 9-10, 98 thousandths over the line, and it changes going out of Pelican's bend. Great, one more of the cars went their way out now, through into now, Brandon's bend, and another car speed of block over at Paddock, and that brings down the yellow flag, right on the edge of the road, and now Oliver, and it could be Matthew Perch, yes it is Matthew Perch, gets going, but he tries to drive through the ground, and the Major League is not needing he's doing it because of the ground place, so most of the race of recent days, and so Matthew Perch was running into 10th place, and ran himself on the road, he was being, I think, between Joyce and all the way back, from the lap, and he thinks the leader, because they now have got number one Oliver there, and he'll get one more lap out of the race at the end of this, second clear, brother Jenkins, so great will start to be, but the boundary there, Smith, 1-2-2, over the line, Cal, number one, flag goes down, Oliveira, Smith, Heats, for the 2012 Vee Festival, and ready to go.
So it's Sam Engineer versus Matthew Perks off the front in the reverse grid race. Heat 2 for the Vee Festival is away then, and it's Matthew Perks who makes the better start. Then he leads. They head into Paddock Hill Bend for the first time. It's Sam Engineer that sits in second position, and in third is that Jones. Look at Smith and Oliveira. They're side by side for fifth and sixth. They've already passed half the pack who they were behind on the grid on board with engineers. We head through the hairpin then, and Matthew Perks trying to build a gap because he knows once Oliveira and Smith come through, they'll be after him, and you can see how he's just pulling away from Sam Engineer as you'd expect as they turn their way through. And Engineer gets his car all sideways. There's the max of the pack being led by them by Kevin Jones. They come down the Cooper Straight. Jake Oliveira has a bit of bodywork fly off his car down the Cooper Straight, back on board with Engineer, and he's already been passed by both Oliveira and Smith. Oliveira up on the inside of Smith through clearways. He goes to second and 12th to second in a lap of the Indy circuit. Less than a mile it took Sam Oliveira to get there, but Paul Smith used the slipstream to try and come back. As Sam Engineer walks further down the pack as we head down towards Paddock Hill Bend, and it is Sam Oliveira there in second. They're not that far behind Matthew Perks. Oliveira taking a lot of speed through the corner, just about held on to the car. There's still the battles going on this second lap of the race then as they head down towards Graham Hill Bend, and it's Perks that leads in second to Oliveira. Third is Paul Smith. They've got a big gap back to the rest of them. It's Paul Taylor that sits there in fourth position, but through McLaren, and here comes Sam Oliveira on the inside of clearways. He goes to the lead then. In less than 2 laps he goes from 12th to the lead, and Paul Smith follows him through. He goes up to second, and Matthew Perks down to third. They come down the Brabham Straight then to complete lap 2 of the 12-minute race. We expect about 14 laps again to be completed in this one. So the three leaders head through Paddock Hill Bend now, then they drop down the hill. Can Paul Smith, the champion of 2012, stay with the multiple-time Vee Festival winner Sam Oliveira? Sam Engineer on board camera falling back now. He's got the Class B champion of 2012 behind him. That's Ian Jordan. So see how long it takes. He goes up on the inside there into Druids. He goes past Sam Engineer. We're both back on board with him as we head down the hill, down towards Graham Hill Bend, and for the third time in the second heat of the Vee Festival. Down the Cooper Straight we go then. On board the Shane then into Surtees. Ian Jordan escaping already, as again you'd expect. Sam Engineer, of course, out of position on the grid, further up than he'd normally be because of the reverse grid. As we drop through Clark Curve now to complete the third lap of proceedings, and through there, they're coming past Engineer now. That's Kevin Jones and Craig Pollard moving through into Paddock Hill Bend. also through there was Ben Malaudi. So he didn't do the first heat due to an off in qualifying. It's so little time between qualifying and the first of the heats. And off and out, down Graham Hill into Graham Hill Bend. That's James Allett in the Spider. So the first of the 20 starters has retired. So we're down to 19 cars in the race, and it's Oliveira in the lead. In second is Paul Smith as the 2 cars find their way through clearways. Then third is Perks, fourth is Pitchford, fifth is Belsey. In that of the 6th, now Paul Taylor's dropped back, and Jake Oliveira without a nose cone. They're in 7th position as he now attacks round the outside, heading up into Paddock Hill Bend, and he's going to go round Paul Smith. Paul Taylor there, yes, he goes up into 6th position as Jake Oliveira. So good move there from him, the person that finished second in the first of the heat. Now Malaudi's got gained some positions ahead of Gethin Jones and Craig Pollard, and they've got Sam Engineer right behind them now. Engineer sort of more in a position what he would normally be. We ride on board with him then once again as we head through the Druids hairpin, head down the hill down towards Graham Hill Bend now then. Craig Pollard, the youngster, novice driver at the beginning of the year, going with Gethin Jones, who's racing V's now for a few years. That's gain all Sam Engineer slides the car out of Graham Hill Bend and now up in towards Surtees then. And they can see Jones and Pollard really late onto the brakes into clearways, almost on the back of Gethin Jones. Ben Malaudi starting to break away from it. Now Sam Engineer has the car in the hands of Ivan Turner, the lead stone, right behind him in his slipstream, and rounding out up the inside even I think he was going there. Yes, he makes it through then. So again, place gained there from Turner. He moves ahead of Engineer. Right, Sam Oliveira breaking away now then. So the multiple time Vee Festival winner pulling away from the Liberty Motor Club champion of 2012, Paul Smith. So across the line they come then. It is Oliveira that leads, and we've got coming up to the halfway distance now in this race. They've already lapped the car of David Cottrell, and the battle on for 4th, because that is Perks under lots of the pressure from Pitchford. That's for 3rd even. Daniel Pitchford moves up on the inside then and gains the position through Paddock Hill Bend. Pete Bowsey there running in 5th position in the ex-championship winning Spider, but it was champion, it was in the hands of Jez Clark. There's Ian Jordan, he's having a bit of a lonely race now. Ben Malaudi, they're trying to close him in. About half a second he has on him on pace, we reckon. So that'll be interesting to see how that goes. So now Perks, but Perks has got Belsey up on the inside of it. He'll come up to Surtees, so he's lost a bit of time practicing the traffic there. There's Matthew Perks, then Belsey's through then, so these two battle throughout the first race, and Belsey's of course had to come through the traffic. So a good run this has been from Pete Belsey. Now can Matthew Perks stay with him as they head now through Clark Cove? Perks sitting in the slipstream on the side. These Formula Vee give away a fantastic slipstream, which makes the racing so exciting, as we can see here now. Perks coming round the outside of Pete Belsey, heading into Paddock Hill Bend. Belsey managed to fend him off, and behind, just getting past the traffic there, Paul Taylor. There's Ian Jordan next up, as Ben Malaudi continues his chase down of Ian Jordan. We've got Craig Pollard. He's got Eddie Gethin Jones, and Sam Engineer spins into the gravel track, and he's going to be out of the race. He won't be recovering from the gravel. They're on board replay with him then. He turned into Paddock Hill Bend, the car snapped away, and he spun backwards into the gravel. So back to the action then through clearways. Turns Craig Pollard leading what is now a small group of cars, a quarter of Engineer out of it, a quartet of cars it is then as they cross the line up towards Paddock Hill Bend. They go once again then, and just in front of them then Jordan and Malaudi battle getting closer and closer. That's going to be one to watch as the last 5 minutes, or just under that now, complete. So there's the race leader then, that's Sam Oliveira, continuing to dominate this race. Smith sits there in second. And now, last lap, it was 9 tenths. Of course, the gap's now much bigger. It's 1.9 seconds between the two leaders. So this is a fantastic performance now on that latest lap from Oliveira. It was more of a slow lap, to be honest, from Paul Smith. Oliveira being much more consistent through the traffic. And the yellow flags, of course, Paddock Hill Bend for the battle between Ian Jordan and Ben Malaudi. That's for 7th and 8th position. We can tell you that Jake Oliveira has retired from the race now. 17 cars continue to circulate the Brands Hatch Indy circuit. Also, like I say about traffic, that may be one thing. It's so much of a factor in the 70 Motor Club Championship with longer circuits. And of course, with the Brands Hatch Indy circuit, such a sort of circuit, that's for Sam Oliveira so good for the Vee Festival. Here's the battle between Ian Jordan and Ben Malaudi then. Malaudi almost with him now as they go through Clark Curve up across the line. Just a few laps left in this one now, so Malaudi may quickly look where he thinks a good place to pass is. Now, what was a quartet of cars? It's now a trio of cars. I'm not sure if one was traffic last time by, not too sure, but Craig Pollard still leads Gavin Jones in the battle for 9th position then as they turn their way through Paddock. Sam Oliveira then turns his way through Paddock, still leading the race. There's Paul Smith trying his hardest to go with him, but not good enough. Sam Oliveira looking to be a double heat winner here, which will give him the pole position for the final. Ian Jordan versus Ben Malaudi then. They turn their way onto the Brabham Straight, and now Malaudi using the slipstream in here as they head up towards Paddock Hill Bend. Round the outside of Ian Jordan, he attempts it. Jordan covering that inside line, so Malaudi couldn't get the inside line, and Jordan stayed in front, so he did exactly the right thing there to change from position there as Gavin Jones moves up in front of Craig Pollard. There's Sam Oliveira right. Was at the back of the Mega of John Bowles, one of the Irish Formula Vee cars with the wings. Ben Evans given it special dispensation to race here with the wings. He's not usually allowed in the British Formula Vee races. 70 Motor Club Championship, and side by side again for 7th position as Jordan defends the inside line. Malaudi goes on the high wide line for Paddock. Now he's going to try and cut back, but Jordan seems to carry the speed on the tighter line through Paddock well. It's Craig Pollard continues to lead these trio of cars. Gavin Jones did get ahead of him. He's going to try again from the inside line there into Paddock, so that should have worked. And there's Jordan and Malaudi working their way for the ultimate time. Well, that's 2 more they're getting. Malaudi brakes later for Clearways. Tries to get closer. Now look, the cut back through Clearways and on the Clark Curve. It's on the inside line. This one time could work. He'll have the inside of Paddock. Not unless Ian Jordan can power his way up in front of Malaudi, and it seems to be doing that. Malaudi needing the slipstream to be able to race Jordan into Paddock, so Ian Jordan stays in front. But they're starting their last lap, I believe. Sam Oliveira about to get the flag then. He wins here in the 2nd heat of the Vee Festival. Behind John Stapleton, just in front of John Stapleton, he gets 9, Gavin Jones 10th, 11th Craig Pollard, 12th Ivan Turner, so that battle completed. 2nd goes to Paul Smith then, he was 2.5 seconds behind Oliveira. 3rd, Dan Pitchford, didn't much further behind, but the spin for Pete Belzy. He was of course in that battle with Matt Perks, so Matthew Perks will get 4th. Belzy rejoins in the 6th behind Paul Taylor. What about the battle for 7th then? They turn their way through Clearways, and it's Ian Jordan, but Ben Malaudi looking up on the inside for Clark Curve here. Ian Jordan squeezes him onto the grass almost. So Ian Jordan will get 7th then as they cross the line to complete the race. Good race for Formula V's as ever, but Sam Oliveira was the dominating winner. He beat the AHS Dominator driver of Paul Smith by 2.4 seconds. Daniel Pitchford got a strong 3rd. 4th Matthew Perks, and Paul Smith round up the top 5.